Hey guys, ViewMasters Reactions here, and this is episode 3, season 1 of True Detective. Last we saw, Hart, aka Woody Harrelson, is a huge scumbag. He cheats on his wife, and he pretends that he's doing it for the sake of his family. We find out that Cole's daughter was killed by a motor vehicle accident because they lived on like the corner of like a windy road and some guy smacked her. That is why he is so messed up. So totally opposite from episode 1, where I thought Cole was like a scumbag loser, but very smart, and Woody Harrelson was the family man. Well, it's pretty much Woody Harrelson is the scumbag, and Cole just got a rough deal and is dealing with it. We find out that afterwards he went like deep undercover, killed a bunch of dudes because some guy injected his baby with meth or something like that. All sorts of craziness. He's a bit of a nutbag now. Not a little bit. He is definitely a nutbag, but I dig him. And Woody Harrelson, I think, is horrible. At the end, they drove out to the church that was on the flyer, and it was burned down. But then on the wall was a picture of a woman with antlers, like what they had found at the scene of the accident. So, I guess we're going to go from there, guys. Here we go. Episode 3, Season 1, True Detective. So they're out. Oh, so they got a crew to... they're investigating the church. Okay. Right where we left off. Sorry, guys. I literally didn't realize those were antlers. I literally thought it was just scribble. Now it makes perfect sense. I literally thought... I thought it was the woman and then just scribble above her.
He saw you in
Look at who it is. Nucky's brother from Boardwalk Empire.
He heard you. Oh, my brothers. He heard those thoughts.
Church burned down 4 months earlier. No prints. Put out an APB on Friends of Christ. A week later, they were in Franklin. Revival ministry. Old time religion. You can imagine what Mr. Charisma thought of that.
What do you think the average IQ of this group is, huh?
Can you see Texas up there on your high horse? What do you know about these people?
Just observation and deduction. See a propensity for obesity, poverty, a yen for fairy tales. Folks putting what few bucks they do have into little wicker baskets being passed around. I think it's safe to say that nobody here is going to be splitting the atom, Marty.
I mean, can you imagine if people didn't believe what things they get up to?
Exact same thing they do now, just out in the open.
Bullshit. It'd be a fucking freak show of murder and debauchery.
If the only thing keeping a person decent is the expectation of divine reward, then, brother, that person is a piece of shit. And I'd like to get as many of them out in the open as possible.
You figure it's all a scam, huh? All them folks?
Mm-hmm.
They just wrong.
Oh, yeah. Been that way since one monkey looked at the sun and told the other monkey, he said, for you to give me your fucking share. People. So goddamn frail, they'd rather put a coin in a wishing well than buy dinner.
Jesus Christ, your arms open and close.
See, we all got what I call a life trap. There's gene deep certainty that things will be different. That you'll move to another city and meet the people that'll be the friends for the rest of your life. That you'll fall in love and be fulfilled. Fucking fulfillment. And closure. Where the fuck those two fucking empty jars.
He is not an optimistic man.
Storm. Fucking nothing's ever fulfilled. Until the very end. And closure. No. Nothing is ever over.
That man has had a rough go.
You recognize this girl?
I don't know for sure. Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you.
See, if he's sincere and he really believes that, then power to him. But most of those guys in shows and movies I've seen end up being scam artists just taking your money, like McConaughey said. That I don't like. He looks sincere, though.
No, you're right. We saw her in Eunice. Tina might know her.
You ever see her with anybody?
Wasn't she with someone the one day? You remember? The tall man.
Yeah, but I don't know if she was with him.
Well, can you describe him?
I just saw them talking. I didn't get close or anything. He was hunched forward, talking to her. Kind of a strange face, I think.
I don't know if this is intentional, but
Skin shiny around his jaw.
last episode they met a bunch of hookers,
Like Burn?
and this episode they're meeting very religious people. It's like reverse sides of the
So
spectrum.
did she leave with him?
Yeah, maybe like that.
It's like they have the worst of the worst and then the best of the best, like behavioral wise, according to the majority of the people. Even though the hookers will tell you they're just making a living, and they're kind of not wrong. They've been showing this guy a
Burton's been
lot.
2 years in Angola.
That guy they're looking at.
Indecency, public exposure.
They've been
Whacking
showing
off
him a
outside of
lot.
school.
They gave me bad medicine. I didn't know. I paid for that. I paid for that.
So he's a sexual deviant.
Was she raped, Detective?
Why would you ask that?
If you speak to Bert alone, I believe you'll be adequately convinced of his innocence, Detective.
Okay, let's do that.
Bert, go with the detective.
The ontological fallacy of expecting a light at the end of the tunnel. Well, that's what the preacher sells. Same as a shrink.
This is interesting.
See, the preacher, he encourages your capacity for illusion. Then he tells you it's a fucking virtue. There's always a buck to be had doing that. I mean, it's such a desperate sense of entitlement, isn't it? Surely this is all for me. Me, I'm so fucking important. I'm so fucking important, right? Fuck.
See, he's too far the other way. What the hell just happened?
Passion is ethics, Detective.
I'm still not very clear.
Yes, it is.
What is he like,
Ran
missing his
checks on all
balls?
of them.
Maybe he's
Everyone's
missing
got
his
a clean record
balls.
except for Bert.
You know, I could see this being some kind of retard job. Pays for it, gets ashamed, overreacts.
For some reason, it's not Bert.
redeem the act, like, you know.
But what?
That's not bad, Marty.
What, did he get castrated or
I
something?
got all the way there without your help.
It's not him.
No testicles.
He did a deuce at the farm for Dick Wagon. Should have been in a mental ward to begin with.
Give me the second half.
Angola. Blood's caught him in the shower. Took his balls off. with a
I
razor.
fucking knew
They
it.
were sloppy about it.
Oh, Jesus.
I fucking knew it. He can't produce semen, so it can't be him.
I braced him. He shit himself. Literally. We can put some troopers on this place, have them surveil it, but
I
I
have.
think we should move on.
I figured I thought maybe he castrated himself, like, because he felt guilty about what he did, but they were jaggedly cut off. What is going on here? Would they get stuck?
You're obsessive.
You're obsessive too, just not about the job.
I was going to say, he just has his work.
Not me, brother. I keep things even, separate. Like the way I can have just one beer without needing 20.
People incapable of guilt usually do have a good time.
Yeah. You're banging other women and cheating on your wife, and you think you're like the
Too
man.
hard on myself.
Well, that's real big of you.
You know the real difference between you and me?
Yeah. Denial.
I know I'm
The
fucked
difference
up.
is that I know the difference between an idea and a fact. You are incapable of admitting doubt. Now that sounds like denial to me.
I doubt that.
Bert, I guess it was. They said he confirmed it was a tall, slender man with a scar. So we're looking for the slender man with scarred up cheeks.
You ever think maybe he tried to push things where he wanted them to go?
No, we went where the case led us.
Cole, if anything, is digging up more than anybody. So why would he frame himself?
As arrogant as he could be, he was right. I mean, that's how we got our man.
Fish.
Look at these girls.
You start with that. You live with it.
Why are they giving him creepy looks? And does Woody Harrelson not even know he's there? Did he go like cut his grass and hang with his wife all day? That's creepy weird.
Give me some good drugs. I'm gonna start.
Why is he at Woody Harrelson's house cutting grass and being creepy?
Hey, kids.
Hey, honey.
How you doing, Marty?
Oh, yeah? Stay for dinner, Russ.
No, I think I gotta get.
He does not look pleased.
Maggie, thank
I
you
mean,
for
that's
the-
weird. You don't tell, well,
Sorry to hear that.
I guess this is before cell phones, so it's not as easy
See
to
you
just...
Monday.
I'll walk you out.
This is going to be an interesting...
Hey!
Hey guys, you just finished watching True Detective. Click up here if you want to watch the next episode in line. Click down here, you want to see something else I do, either a trailer reaction or some other show. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.